Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, where it's really nice outside, about 70 degrees today, but not so much in here. We've got some hockey to play. It's the second game of a best-of-3 between 12th-ranked Ohio State and Penn State. Penn State, the 5th seed in the Big Ten tournament. Ohio State is the 4th seed. Ohio State able to win 4-3 last night. If they win tonight, they will clinch a berth in the Big Ten semifinals and likely a spot in the NCAA tournament, which in hockey is only 16 teams as opposed to basketball 68. For Ohio State last night, it was Georgi Merkulov, the freshman, making a huge impact, scoring 2 goals. He's up now to 20 on the year, which is up there for the leaders among freshmen. It was also Quinn Preston and Eric Cooley, a couple of seniors. For Penn State last night, it was Connor McMenamin, Tyler Paquette, and Kenny Johnson, who scored his first career goal on the defensive side. A tough-fought battle. Ohio State jumped out to a 3-0 lead before surrendering 2 goals. They then made it 4-2 on the Merkulov goal. Then Penn State came back to make it 4-3. My name is Coby Maeir, and I am excited to bring you this game. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I'm riding solo tonight, it looks like. For Ohio State, they're led by the aforementioned Georgi Merkulov. Merkulov, in 34 games as a freshman, 20 goals, 14 points for the freshman from Russia. Wasn't drafted, but hopefully with his performance this season, he's getting a lot of NHL looks. However, in net is Jakob Dobesh, the freshman sensation who was named one of the 11 semifinalists for the Mark Richter Award, which goes to the best goalie in college hockey. Dobesh is a freshman from Ostrava, Czech Republic. He was a 5th-round pick by the Montreal Canadiens in 2020, and so far this season, he is near top 5 in save percentage in the country with a .933 save rate. But a big loss for the Buckeyes, a guy who hasn't played in 2 weeks almost, is Mason Lohrei, their star freshman defenseman who's up at the top of the ranks in assists among freshmen in all of college hockey. He's out with a lower body injury. Coach Steve Rollick on Wednesday said he was not going to be able to play tonight and probably maybe not even next week either. But he's a big guy that they're going to miss, but stepping in for him is going to be a bevy of guys like James Marooney, C.J. Regula. But you can always rely on Cole McWard, another freshman for them, who's been huge for them, 15 points in 34 games. This team has gotten awesome contributions from their freshmen. I mentioned Lohrei, I mentioned Dobesh, McWard, also Cam Thiesing, a freshman from Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to take a quick break. I will be right back in a second. You're listening to the Big Ten Men's Hockey Tournament on Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio. Welcome back to the Big Ten Men's Hockey Tournament on Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio. My name is Coby Maeir, bringing you the call here tonight from Value City Arena at the Jerome Schonstein Center in Columbus, Ohio. I just was able to get the starters in, so I'll read them off to you. For Penn State, it's number 9, the forward, Connor McMenamin, number 19. A junior from Collegeville, Pennsylvania, has 13 points in 34 games this season, played his junior hockey for the Tri-City Storm in the USHL. It's centerman Connor McEachran, a junior from Brooklyn, Ontario, played for the Youngstown Phantoms of the USHL. He's one of their leading scorers. He's got 25 points, and he wears number 29. Dylan Lugris is the other forward. He's a freshman from Buffalo, New York, 2 points in 13 games this season. Played his junior hockey for the Jersey Hitmen of the NCDC. And in net is Liam Soulier, a 5'11", 180-pound sophomore from Brampton, Ontario. That's I'll tell you guys a trivia question if you ever heard of a player from Brampton, Ontario. I'll get back to you in a second about that. In 11 games played this year, he's got a 5-5-1 record with a .299 goals against average and a .902 save percentage. Now, for Ohio State, it's Gustav Westland, Travis Treelor, and Tate Singleton. Tate Singleton, a junior from West Lebanon, New Hampshire, 14 points in 39 games this season. And Gustav Westland, a senior from Stockholm, Sweden, 16 points in 35 games. Travis Treelor, a 5'11" sophomore from Kalmar, Sweden, 34 games, 13 points. And net will be Jakob Dobesh, 32 starts, a record of 21-10-2, a .224 goals against, and a .933 save percentage. And on defense, it will be Chaska, Minnesota native James Marooney, alongside Brighton, Michigan native Grant Gabriel. And, pardon me, Liam Soulier is from Brampton, Ontario. Wayne Gretzky is from Brantford, Ontario. So I didn't want to say it until I double-checked, and I'm glad I did, because I would have made myself look like a fool. We've got about 6.5 minutes left until the puck drops, but I just wanted to say that I'm very happy to be here tonight. Around the Big Ten, though, Notre Dame is up 2-0 against Wisconsin at the beginning of the second period, and this is huge because Notre Dame lost last night to the Badgers. This is a must-win for them tonight. Michigan State and Michigan kick off in Ann Arbor about the same time as we do. Michigan won last night. They're going to need to win again tonight to move on. We are going to take a short break. I will be right back. Thank you for listening to the Big Ten Men's Hockey Tournament on Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio. This is Coby Maeir. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Columbus. We're just going to go over some keys to the game. My name is Coby Maeir. I'm doing this broadcast solo tonight. It's the Big Ten Men's Hockey Tournament on Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio. We've got a bunch of games going today, so that's why you're watching on YouTube. We've got the women's hockey final face-off as the Buckeyes, last I checked, were up a goal on the Wisconsin Badgers up in Minnesota, and we've got our guys in Indianapolis for the women's basketball tournament. So I'm very thankful for you tuning in on your Saturday night. I hope you are well. Keys for the game. You got to get good shots on net if you're Ohio State. You can't just, a shot on goal doesn't mean anything if you're just throwing it at the goalie from 70 feet away. You got to get good shots in high danger chances. For Penn State, they're going to give everything they have. They know this could be their last game of the season. So Ohio State has to be ready for that. And you know what they say, you don't have a plan until you get knocked in the punched in the mouth. So Ohio State is going to have to be able to absorb that and come back stronger and respond strong. Jakob Dobesh, his best game of his season was at Penn State, the second game at State College. He had 51 saves in a 6-0 victory. We are going to take a short break for the national anthem. I will be back after that to give you the call. You're listening to the Big Ten Men's Hockey Tournament on Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio. Welcome back. It's time for Game 2 of the best of 3 in the Big Ten Men's Hockey Tournament quarterfinals between Penn State and Ohio State. Penn State will be in their white helmets with the stripe down the middle, their blue jerseys with white numbers and blue lettering surrounded by a white patch. If you know the Philadelphia Flyers jerseys, sort of like that, with the Nittany Lion logo on the front. Their pants blue, socks blue and white. Ohio State in their home white jerseys with red pants. And we are just about ready to go here at the shot. I am excited. We are just about ready for the face-off. We are just about ready to get set.